We are now just 2 weeks away from Star Wars Celebration, which is going to be the time and place of the official debut of the teaser trailer for Episode 9 by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of people out there are very curious about, including myself, has all to do with the Episode 9 title reveal. And what's great about a title is that it gives you a general idea of what the plot of a movie is going to be. Take, The Last Jedi, for example. Or take Return of the Jedi as another example. So, going into Episode 9, a lot of people are starting to wonder, what is the title itself for this movie? Now, what's really intriguing today, alright, a big story surfaced on the internet, a lot of people are talking about this. Do take this with a grain of salt, I do warn you guys. But however, this website, Ain't It Cool News, alright, or just ain'titcool.com, you guys may recall this website getting the Revenge of the Sith title right way back in, I believe it was 2005, 2004, over 10 years ago. It was a while ago. Classic website. Go ahead and check it out below in the comments and in the description. Alright, now according to this website, like I say, take it with a grain of salt, Star Wars Episode 9's title is simply going to be Skywalkers or The Skywalkers. So, Star Wars The Skywalkers or just Star Wars Skywalkers. So, I'm not sure how I really feel about that title. It sounds a little weird to me. Do I actually like how Star Wars The Skywalkers rolls? Yes, I actually like that. It's a short and sweet title. It really does pay, homage to the characters of Luke, Anakin, Ben Solo, who has that mighty Skywalker blood, Leia Organa, and maybe, this could very well tie into something big from what Yoda said in The Empire Strikes Back, where Obi-Wan says, that boy is our last hope, and Yoda says, no, there is another. Now, of course, in The Empire Strikes Back, Yoda was referring to Leia, being the other Skywalker. However, that was never stated in the actual movie that it was Leia. It was actually left ambiguous. So if JJ wants to really spin the words of Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back, he really could do something very shocking to the point where there is going to be another Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 9, and that is why this title would be dubbed as, of course, The Skywalkers or just Skywalkers. Now, it's no surprise that, Disney and Lucasfilm are following the Avengers marketing for this movie by releasing the title and the teaser trailer at the same exact time at Star Wars Celebration. So, I also wouldn't be surprised if the title would be so simple and basic as Endgame. If you look at Avengers Endgame, and if you look at Star Wars Skywalkers, they both kind of have that similar, way, the similar tone or whatever have you, of how short and sweet it really is, or how basic of a title it really is, but it sticks with people. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are going to say, that sounds horrible, just Star Wars Skywalkers makes no sense at all. I will agree that Star Wars The Skywalkers has a better ring to it. Just calling it Skywalkers, though, makes no sense in my opinion. It seems like that it's too generic of a title. It's too, it's just too general. It doesn't really tell anything much of a story. If you look at, Return of the Jedi, it gives you an overall idea of what's going on in the movie. It's the return of both Luke Skywalker as a Jedi, and of course, bringing back Anakin Skywalker to the light side of the Force. Now, another great example is, of course, The Empire Strikes Back. You can really see the general idea of the plot in that title. But when it's just Star Wars The Skywalkers, I really start to wonder if the general plot of the movie will have something to do with the Skywalkers. It could very well match up as to why we have been hearing a lot about Anakin, Luke, and even, flashbacks of Leia and stuff like that. So, this could very well be J.J. Abrams' way of honoring the characters who really do matter within the Skywalker saga, and that is, of course, Luke, Leia, Anakin, and, of course, technically Ben Solo, since he is also a Skywalker as well. And what I really do like about all of this, guys, is that when we look at Episode 9, we also know that this is going to be the movie that ends the Skywalker saga. So if you're ending the Skywalker saga, this movie really should be centered on the Skywalker family. And I'm talking not just Ben Solo. I'm also talking, Anakin, Leia, Luke Skywalker, you name it. So I would really love to hear your input on what you think about this leaked title. A lot of people are talking about this today. People are going wild over it. There's a lot of, mixed feelings about this title, I guess you could say. I would say that I feel the same. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I guess you could say it feels a little underwhelming if this does end up being the official title for episode 9, but we'll have to wait and see. So, like I say, guys, this website back in the day, it got the Revenge of the Sith title correct, so keep that in mind, but also take this with a grain of salt. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this overall. I am very excited to see, everything related to episode 9 come, of course, April 12th of this year. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.